Hello and welcome to Something for the Weekend with me, Kathy Griffith.
Me, Alice Butcher.
And me, Stephen Day.
Hello everybody, how are we all?
Hello, very well, thank you. Talking to you remotely again, Kathy, it's weird.
I know, I'm missing your faces. How about you, Stephen? Because you've been going into the office, haven't you, to do your essential work every day? It must be a bit lonely, isn't it?
It does get a bit. I mean, we have a few people in now and again, but, you know, it is getting a bit castaway. You know, we've got a light wee basketball sitting there with your face on it, Kathy, at your desk, and a wee football on Alice's desk. No, not really, but it is getting towards that point.
Tennis ball,
fair enough.
Hey, I hope my basketball face isn't too round and chubby.
Not at all. And it's got a little swimming costume beside it and a wee float as well, Kathy, just in case it wants to go out at lunchtime for a nice swim.
So I'm in Seal. I'm still in Seal, exactly where I was last week. Haven't moved much at all. But you know what? It's a beautiful day. Sun's out. I've just been watching birds collecting little bits of feathers and twigs and building nests. And there's lambs in the field. And do you know what? I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really positive, really optimistic that although it's a strange time still, things are going to get better. So I'm going to try and carry that on through the weekend. So I've got a few things planned. I'm going to collect some slates when I'm down having my daily exercise, walking on the beach at Seal. I'm going to collect some slates, going to bring a few home, and I've found some paints. And I'm going to get all arty and crafty, and I'm going to paint a few slates and pop them around the doorway where they're done, just to sort of decorate the house. So I'm going to try and be creative and productive. I also might pick up the mandolin that I got for Christmas 2 years ago, and on someone's advice, leave it on the table because that's supposed to encourage me to pick it up and get the manual out and learn to play it. Well, I haven't done that yet, but you know, this could be the weekend.
I think we should have a recording of that next week.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
Great.
My word.
And can you send us some slates? Maybe I could put a little nice slate up where you sit, and that can remind me of you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
well,
with like a chalk face on it.
I'll do that. I've also got a bit of a quiz going on with some of my family. We're going to sort of all tune in on Saturday night. It's going to be my birthday in a couple of weeks' time. So this is a regular thing on a Saturday, doing the quiz. In a couple of weeks' time, it's my birthday and my ex-husband's birthday, weirdly enough, a few days apart. So the challenge is that everyone taking part in the quiz has to either dress up as mum or dad. So
Excellent.
yeah, so maybe we'll get some photos of that as well. So I'm doing that. I don't think I'm going to have as much fun as my son, who's in Leeds and went through the entire stock of his bar in his flat in Leeds. I'm thinking, Harry, just be sensible. They have these house parties that they do online. Apparently they're sort of, keeping in touch with all the friends. He did say he's doing it for a good cause because they're actually keeping all the local bars and pubs that they usually go to in business. Apparently they're doing all deliveries down there. So I don't know if that kind of thing's going on here. But it's good to hear people are still having fun and enjoying themselves, whatever they choose to do. Stevie, what are you choosing to do this weekend?
Well, I kind of chose things for other people to do. I mean, the one thing I am doing for the first time is a virtual pub quiz tonight. Now, I haven't done a pub quiz for years. I'm not sure I'm going to get on with a virtual one, but that's my main thing. But I thought a few ideas for anyone who's listening. Do you remember Kathy? Of course you remember Kathy because you watched it, didn't you? Penguin Diplomacy.
Yes, Stevie.
Couldn't keep her away. She hasn't stopped talking to me about it all week. I felt really guilty because I didn't see it.
Well, here you go.
We've still got it for a couple of weeks.
We've got it for a couple of weeks, and we're still streaming it for a few weeks at obantimes.co.uk/penguin. So there's still a chance to see it, but it's only going to be up for another few weeks because that's all the license will do.
How long is it on for?
It lasts.
You just said. Alice doesn't listen, Stevie.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Steve.
Okay, let's get this exact. It's 34 minutes. 34 minutes of your life, Alice. And it'll be there
He's got loads of time.
And it'll be there for the next couple of weeks.
I could watch it back to back for 24 hours.
You could, and you would enjoy it. So it's up there for another couple of weeks, but after that, it's gone. However, anybody a Star Trek fan?
I like Star Trek.
Oh dear.
I liked it when Captain Kirk was not Captain Kirk. The guy who played the original one.
William Shatner as Captain Kirk.
William Shatner. I didn't get into the new version.
Ellis, I've got a treat for you and any other fans out there. There is a website called StarTrekContinues.com, and fans of the original series will love it. It's a web-only series, but painstakingly recreating the sets and the feel of the original show. It's fan-made, it's full-length episodes, and it takes off from when the original series ended right up until the first Star Trek film. And it also stars the original Scotty, James Doohan's son Chris, as he takes over in his father's iconic role. Would you like to hear a clip?
That's fantastic.
Oh yes, please.
What an idea.
Listen to the clip.
Sounds out of this world.
Captain's log, stardate 6988.4. The Enterprise is scheduled to return to Earth shortly. I always intended to bring her back in one piece, but the triumph is bittersweet. The recent loss of our sister ship still gnaws at me. Kirk here.
Priority incoming message from the Chief of Starfleet Operations.
I'll take it down here, Lieutenant.
Captain, Priority 1. We're diverting you to Aldebaran.
Romulans.
I think Kathy was gonna blow.
I want to know what happens next.
But what I will say is, obviously it's not the original actors who are in it, and it takes a wee minute to get over the fact they don't look the same and don't act the same and don't sound the same, but the stories will grip you. So here's your challenge for next week, guys. Have a go. StarTrekContinues.com. Now back down to Earth, though. I set you a challenge last week, didn't I?
Alice, you go first.
You know, my issue with watching Joe Wicks is it just makes me feel more unhealthy when I watch young, fit blokes doing exercise. I'm not inspired by it. I'd be more inspired, I think. I don't know what to say really. I'd be more inspired if I could see a woman exercising. Whereas he's quite good looking and he's got like this massive female following, hasn't he? I know it's not just about women doing it and men doing it, but yeah, sometimes I struggle getting out of bed, never mind watching exercise programs. Sorry, is that really bad?
Alice, you're telling us you just haven't done it. You haven't taken up the challenge. In a long roundabout way.
And Kathy, how did you get on with the challenge?
Well, internet's a bit of a challenge anyway, so trying to watch.
Don't blame the
like
technology.
But no, I'm sorry, Steve. I'm going to hold my hands up high up into the sky and stretch and say no. But I have kept doing the couch to 5K thing every other day with my daughter on the phone from Bournemouth. So I have been doing exercise and I have been out walking lots, daily exercise. And I have been doing a little bit of swimming as well, which is great. And it does make you feel better. Exercise is a way of just clearing your head, and people really, really must do it. It's so important, especially at this time. Yeah. So even if you're not doing the Joe Wicks challenge, just try and keep active and do something. And if you're lucky enough to have a garden or to be able to breathe in some fresh air, just do it. It'll make you feel tons better.
I'll tell you what I did exercise-wise. I helped the lovely...
Carry the bins!
Yeah, I did carry the bins. But in addition to the bins this week, I moved a single bed from downstairs to upstairs on my own.
Do you know, I'm going to insert that Star Trek music just at that point when I re-edit this.
I moved a single bed from downstairs to upstairs on my own.
Oh dear.
Yeah, she had my very nice landlord had a single bed delivered some weeks ago, and it's been stuck in the front room. And I think it was left there in the hope that at some point I might offer to move it. And it finally dawned on me about a month later that, I could actually do that for you, couldn't I? So I managed.
So you've done weightlifting. You've been weightlifting.
I have carted a single bed, mattress, the works, and a door up the stairs. I was quite proud of that.
I think that could become a YouTube phenomenon. We could stream Ellis live, lifting beds, lifting doors. Every morning for school kids, getting fit.
Have you been doing all of it then, Stevie? Have you stuck to it?
I have done 9 out of the 12 over the last 2 weeks. And
so you're putting me to shame. I can't compete with that.
I don't think anyone can compete with that. I'm not saying I'm doing it well.
Do it. I'm on to a loser straight away, aren't I? Even if I do 10 minutes, you're going to have done 9 of them out of 12. Yeah. I mean, massive respect.
Well, I have massive respect for him because he's done them all. And last week he did the Friday one in a all-encompassing Spider-Man suit, and he's got a broken arm.
Really? How did he break his arm? Exercise.
Do you know,
dangerous.
I haven't asked the question because someone might make me stop doing it.
Oh dear. Well,
so he couldn't cart a single bed upstairs with one arm, could he? So I'm one up on him already.
I reckon he'd try.
You're so much better than Joe Wicks, Ellis. Oban's Joe Wicks. Now there's an idea. Okay, so while we all dig out our leotards and leg warmers and whatever to take part in our exercise challenge for next week, we hope you all have a great Easter weekend. We're always here at the Oban Times wanting to hear your stories, hearing what you're getting up to, so get in touch with us. You can give us a call on 01631 5680000, email us at editor@obantimes.co.uk or message us on Facebook. Have a great weekend. Speak to you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Ellis.
Ellis, are you on delay again?
No, I just like to keep you all on your toes.
Yeah, tiptoes and strict. Bye.
Bye.